All right, man. Should the Detroit Lions go out there and get Lamar Jackson? In my mind, it's a no-brainer. Now, I already talked about going out there and grabbing Kyler Murray. A lot of people didn't like it. I said I trade them the next two 4 round pick before they drafted Hutchinson and Williamson for Kyler Murray, and I stand on that. But people don't understand the importance of a quarterback. Is vital in today's league, bro, because everything is is an offensive favor and it's a passing league, bro. So it's a no-brainer to me, bro. People going around talking about we fine with Jared Goff, we can win with Jared Goff, bro. We couldn't even win with Matthew Stafford. And Matthew Stafford was a very talented quarterback. So I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta, do you trust Brad Holmes to go out there and draft a quarterback? I don't trust him to do shit at this point, to be honest. Because if he knew what a quarterback looked like, he never would have brought Jared Goff in return. So the best thing you can do is get you a young established quarterback. And like I said before, Kyler Murray will be a little bit higher on my list than Lamar Jackson. This is my opinion. I think he's more polished as a passer at this point, but I think Lamar get it. Randall Cunningham end up getting it. Vic end up getting it. But Baltimore got to face him, got to force him to be that quarter that guy in the pocket. And I think he can be that guy in the pocket. I think he can be the guy in that pocket, but like I said before, man, people don't know why negotiations ain't rolling. He representing himself, so that's something that people need to look at. He's representing himself. He's his own agent. So, but yeah, people gonna say, well, you like Carl Murray a little bit. That's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? I know he's short, but he's dynamic, bro. I mean, whew. And Lamar's dynamic, but him as the Kyler Murray as a passer, and people say his leadership and all that, man. At some point, everybody was young and dumb. He didn't understand it, but I easily get one of them guys, man. I don't trust Bryce Young. I don't trust C.J. Stroud. Come from two colleges that historically got shitty quarterbacks. But if I ain't said, hit the Detroit Lions talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We'll live drop a video. So, I think they started this conversation on the rumor. He said enough rumor because the Detroit Lions pursue Lamar Jackson. His situation with Baltimore is mysterious and weird, and Detroit Lions flagship radio station started speculating about Lamar Jackson. Speculating, it's not rumors, just them. I wouldn't say speculating, bro. I would say it's this hypothetical. Entering his fifth NFL season, Baltimore Ravens want to give Lamar Jackson a big contract, but he won't engage them at this point. He has not been at OTAs for the first time in his career. He has denied any chatter he wants out of Baltimore, as one would automatically do in this circumstance. In that circumstance. And Jackson operates without an agent, with his mother in his lead role as an advisor. By all indication, any agent worth their salt would have by now, certainly right now, any agent worth their salt would have by now, and certainly right now, failing that, excuse me. Given the risk of injury, Jackson style play brings, urge their clients to take the Ravens' money on a long market value contract. But the market is also going up for quarterbacks next in line for a new deal. The issue is not that the team is dragging its feet beyond owner Steve Bacotti's laminating the $230 million fully guaranteed deal. Division rival Browns gave Deshaun Watson. Ravens mandatory minicamp is next week, and head coach John Harbaugh did not stray from what he previously said about Jackson's offseason. Quote, I expect him to be here in mandatory minicamp. Harbaugh said, I know he's working hard. Lamar Jackson is a hard worker, so I'm not worried about how hard he's working. I fully expect him to come back in great shape, and that's what he talks about, and I'm sure he's throwing. So Mike Florio Pro Football Talk laid out three potential explanations for the situation from Jackson's perspective. He wants out of Baltimore. He wants the Ravens to offer him a market-setting contract without the burden of negotiation. He doesn't know what he wants or what he's doing. All three seem possible, with Florio tapping number 3 as the least likely of the list. Quote on 97 won the ticket. Friday morning. VSSI.com. Host Jim Costa broached the possibility of the Lions pursuing Jackson if it got to that point. Quote, my crazy to bring this up. I think he plays this year in Baltimore. He's on his fifth-year option. The offense is Taylor. He will play in Baltimore this year. He's not at OTAs. There's no deal that's been reached. It's weird. It's been called mysterious. If he plays this year in Baltimore and the Lions go out and win 7 games, 8 games, you find a foundation. Will be interested. Lamar, absolutely. Oh my God, bro. Oh my fucking God. Do y'all really think they about to win 7 to 8 games? Do y'all really think that? Because y'all putting a lot. Y'all putting a lot of stock. Y'all putting a lot of stock in in Ben Johnson. Y'all believe in the hype. Everybody praising him and all that stuff. They do that shit every year with every coach. They do that every year with every coach. Every year, oh man, he turning up camp, man. This receiver turning up. Oh, this coach is you know, you know, every year, bro. They look good in camp. They beating up on each other. Oh my God, the Rays defense is keeping. They get the regular season, and then guess what happens? Then guess what happens? You know what happened. Like I said before, man, I wouldn't be opposed to this dog, but then again, he'd make Swift more dynamic if he's still around. They got the weapons. They got the offensive line. The question would be, the question would be, can you make him more of a traditional quarterback? Can you teach him to slide? Can you teach him? Can you teach him to operate a regular offense? And I think they could. I think they could. But then again, somebody out there might want to wear a fresh quarterback. But if you was gonna do all this, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure everything is pretty much correct. That's what you got to do. You got to make sure everything is pretty much correct. And that's the question. The line got to be healthy. You got to be good with Lamar. You got to make sure Lamar know what the hell what he need to do and be willing to do it. Is he willing not to is he willing, is he willing to commit to being a pocket quarterback? That's the question. And can he do it? Because if not, not gonna last. It's a lot of risk here. It's a lot of risk here. So run only when you need. When you run, get down. But there's no question in the division with Aaron Rodgers. We don't know what he gonna do. I'm assuming he just gonna be here until till he don't want to be in the division no more. You could have the most talented quarterback. Aaron Rodgers can fall off at any given moment. So, like I said before, I don't like the quarterbacks coming out next year. But that's not to say that they won't change my mind this season. But I don't like the top two. I don't like Stroud and I don't like Bryce Young. So that's just my opinion on it. Everybody talk about Bryce Young and all that stuff, man. Why not get the real deal in Kyler Murray? Yeah, you're gonna have to pay him, but you have to pay anybody. Why not get the real deal? You know, just my thing on that. But it'd be interesting, bro. They don't make deals like this. Detroit don't make deals like this, man. But I would, but it's a risk. And I understand the people that wouldn't want to take that risk, to be honest. Cause what if Lamar don't turn it around? What if Lamar don't stay healthy? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand the risk. I definitely understand the risk, bro. So I get it. You know. But you just something you gotta get permission to talk to him and see where his head at. But you gotta just see where his head at. But it's a chance that he probably can't be that quarterback. So then what you're doing is you throwing money away. Games are won from the pocket. And I think he has the IQ to win it from the pocket. I think he got the skills at winning from the pocket. But then again, one thing in his favor is that they really never gave him no big time wide receiver. They ain't try to go get Odell. He drafted a couple receivers, but brought in old ass Sammy Watkins. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about it. Part of that process is probably gonna be getting them some better weapons and spreading that football around. That's probably gonna be part of the process. You got to spread the field with them. I think that's gonna have to be, kind of like spread the field. Just go spread with them and go spread and heavy. And that's the crazy thing about it. Spread and heavy. That'll be my thing. We'll have heavy sets and we'll have spread sets. That's pretty much what you'll be doing with him. And the good thing about it is with his speed, you will be able. They don't know what you'll be doing because they always got to keep contained. So even if you heavy, the play action threat is gonna open it down the field in heavy. And if they lighten the box, then you're gonna be able to get a lot of yards. All right. If you in a spread, guess what? You got to spread out. They gotta respect. They gotta respect. The speed the Detroit Lions got on the outside and the receivers, and they gotta respect the running back in the box. So check that out. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. So if he could just be a little bit, he could just be proficient. He can be proficient in passing, especially in the bubble screen game, the jailbreak screen game, the running back screen game, the whip, the speed outs. He could really be out, sideline to sideline. We know he could chuck it down the field. The only question is, can he read the defenses to the point, to the point. But when you spread it out, that kind of eliminate that, especially when you spread it and you can run it the way they should be able to run it. It'd be interesting. It is an interesting proposition. Obviously, I take Lamar, Kyler Murray over the running back, the quarterbacks that's coming out next year. Now that could change. They could go out there and tear it up, but um, he's representing himself. So that should be all you need to know right there. And his mom and representing him, and just it is what it is. And if you go out there and get hurt, won't be no money. The money won't be there like that. So they got hurt last year. And then when you look at it too, the backup quarterback they had wasn't that Huntley. They really didn't have no drop off. So they pretty much comfortable let Lamar walk, getting that backup in there, drafting the quarterback and moving it. The way Baltimore is built, man, you can just plug and go. Get all the running backs come back healthy. Get everybody that was injured last year come back healthy. Keep building the D offensive line. Keep building that D line. Don't matter. So they can do good without Lamar, but at some point they got to make sure Lamar is have to mature into a passer. Forget the winning the football games. He gonna have to learn to pass. Then you might win Super Bowls, but that's the only thing that concerns me. If he can't be proficient in the passing game and can't stay healthy, it's a no go. in my opinion. But if you can get him healthy in the passing game, get him good in the passing game, he'll stay healthy. Maybe you need to put on some weight too, bro. Probably need to put on. I don't know what's his listed weight. Let me see. Two 12. Yeah. He too skinny. He need to be at least 225. Might might keep him, might make him last. But hey, check out your trade learn so players from everything else like this. Let me know what's in the comment section. Financial and support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Other than that, you hit my link tree. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.